Hey everybody, welcome to my favorite things. This is a place to heal. My name is Marie, in case you've never been here before. And this is my one video of the year where I actually polish up and spruce up and wear makeup and get all dolled up, and I bring you my favorite things that I found this year, and I also bring you my Christmas message that I learned throughout the year. So how about we get started, because this is my last video of the year. This is my last video of the century. Can you guys believe that? We're going into a whole brand new year, whole brand new century. So here we go. All right, so and I'm going to try to put these products underneath the video, and I'm also going to try to put them in order and give you links next to them for you to look up these products. I don't have affiliation with some of these people. I do have affiliations with some of these people. I'm not bringing them to you because I have affiliation to them, but I'm bringing them to you because I found them to be extremely helpful in 2019. I also contacted the companies because, as some of you know, I've been doing this for 7 years. I think I started my favorite things video 5 years ago, and I try to get a hold of the companies, and I try to do giveaways, have them do giveaways. Some of the companies I contact, they don't contact me back, and that's okay. They don't know who I am, but they will. And some companies do contact me back. And so there is giveaways. So stay tuned. At the end of this, I will be giving you guys the giveaways. And names will be drawn in a later video. All right, so the first one I want to start with is doctor formulated organic fiber. It's a prebiotic fiber. Okay, and the reason that I like this is because a lot of people were going to the doctor, and these doctors were prescribing like Metamucil and all these really nasty powders that they weren't organic, they weren't natural, and even though they work, they're mucousy, it's just not the best. So I started looking around for something that I can give to my clients and tell them to take that's not that, that junk that everyone has. Now, this is 5 grams of prebiotic fiber. It is organic fiber. So that's why I love it. It is an organic product. It's by Garden of Life. And I loved it enough where I gave it a try. And it is one of the things that I do suggest to my clients instead of using all those other like Walmart brands and other stuff that you can just pick up at the store. Okay, they're not as organic, and they're kind of I want to say sandy, gritty. They're not the best. They kind of could do more harm to your colon than good. This powder is actually really nice, really soft, really easy on the intestines, easy on the body. And I absolutely love it. So if you are going to take a dietary fiber supplement, I strongly suggest the Garden of Life doctor formulated organic fiber. It's definitely one of my favorite products that I have found this year. All right. So number 2 is I started noticing that a lot of the children that I have been dealing with have, they complain about my legs hurt, my back hurt, my this hurt, my that hurts. So I started suggesting this Animal Parade mag for kids. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but because of the foods that we eat, the high amounts of calcium, the high amounts of animal protein, and don't comment with well, if it's grown out on a farm and no. Animal protein or any kind of dairy. And now they've even found out that there's chemicals in, all these, the processed sugars and all this stuff. And it depletes your magnesium. So these children are starting to become very magnesium depleted, as well as adults. I constantly carry a little pack of Calm magnesium in my purse, and sometimes I'll just throw it into my water and I'll use that. I'll even use liquid magnesium before I go to bed. But I think it's very important that we start getting our children, our grandchildren on magnesium supplements. It is such an important part of the structure, especially of minerals in the body, because it's one of the quickest that you can deplete because of everything. I mean, there's certain medications that deplete magnesium. There's, foods that deplete magnesium. Stress depletes magnesium, everything. And these kids are under a lot of stress these days. So I strongly suggest, and these are chewable. I love them. They're Nature's Plus, and they're just like, the Flintstones vitamins. They're little chewables. My granddaughter just loves hers. She'll sit there. She goes, she'll bring me the bottle and she'll, can I get one? So they are wonderful. So I strongly suggest that we start giving our children magnesium supplements and start helping them along with that before they get depleted. There's also one of the biggest problems that I see when I go to the hospitals all the time is they've got everybody on a magnesium drip. And I was like, what is going on here? And they're like, we don't know. Everybody's magnesium is so depleted. And yeah, stress. Welcome to the world nowadays, right? So definitely magnesium, whether you're a young child and you want to start them off young, or you're an adult, get yourself some magnesium. So this one is the Animal Parade Mag for Kids. I love it. All right, so we're going on to the next one. The next one that I love is, I try to stay as natural as possible, because everything that you put on your body, it's not just what you put in your mouth. It's what you put in here, right? It's what you think in here. It's what you put on your skin. It's what you're inhaling. It's everything that's going into your body that's causing these issues. So I've been trying to find something for my hair, because listen, I can't do that no poo thing. I just can't. No. I got this real curly, which gets really matted. Right now I've kind of brushed it out a little bit, but I've got like really tight ringlet curls, and I need something that'll help. One of the things that I found, not only if you have naturally curly hair, but also for the winter, if you have dry scalp, or if you're losing your hair, or if you want to grow your hair faster, if your hair is just not growing and you want it to grow faster, is Jamaican black coconut oil shampoo. So this one is from Proclaim, right? This is the conditioner. I buy both. I buy the shampoo and I buy the conditioner. I love the conditioner. It's not greasy. I can leave it in. It doesn't weigh my hair down. I really, really like it. It's nice and light. So the Jamaican black shampoo, you could probably get it from any company. I get mine at Sally's. That's why it's the Proclaim brand. But as long as it's Jamaican black shampoo, this stuff it doesn't smell hardly at all, but when you use it, it doesn't soap up a lot, right? It's mainly made not to do all that lather and blah, blah, blah. It's basically to moisturize the scalp, to bring luster to the hair, bring the vitamins to the hair, and get the hair to grow, get the hair to be thicker, get the hair to be more, more luxurious, and avoid the dry scalp. So I love this. So especially if you have like psoriasis or eczema or anything like that, I found this to be exceptional, right? So my little 4-year-old granddaughter, she gets that. She gets the real dry scalp where, it looks like you have all the dandruff. So I didn't want her using all that chemical junk. So this stuff I love. And like I said, this one I get at Sally's. It's the Proclaim brand. But you can go online and you can just look up Jamaican, not African black soap. Now I love African black soap for the body, but the Jamaican black shampoo for your hair. I'm sure there's people out there that can attest to this. It's absolutely wonderful. All right. So next up is hemp oil pills. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going around about hemp oil, take hemp oil. Now, I don't recommend taking the oil for this. The oil is great, but not for what I'm about to tell you. Hemp oil, someone said to me, do you know that if you take hemp oil before you go to bed, like 3 pills before you go to bed, you'll actually wake up and it'll kill parasites? And listen, I'm willing to try anything for parasites. I am. So I thought, what the heck? So I found out that it's true. Now, it doesn't work like if you do it every night, because like I said, parasites are intelligent, but I do use it like twice a week. And I never use it on the same day. I want to shock them. I want to surprise them. And it has worked every single time I've done it. So hemp oil is great for that. So any brand is fine as long as it's a quality hemp oil. These pills they're the liquid gels, and they're actually, they're pretty big size. So 3 of those probably kill anything. So I don't know what it is about the hemp oil that actually helps clear parasites from the body. Now, what I can tell you is I mixed it with this other product, which created even better results that I'm about to tell you about. But when I did take it, I found that I was very uncomfortable with my liver. I was like, and I was turning, and I was having a hard time sleeping because my liver was not happy. I'm sure I was disrupting all sorts of little boogers in there. So I will tell you that there is a good chance that, your liver is not going to feel comfortable. So I just want to let you know that. All right. So this one is actually, let me see here. This one is actually 720 milligrams of hemp oil. It's a soft gel, and I don't see the company. But like I said, I will put the links down below. So these are 60 soft gels. Yeah. So it doesn't say, but I will put it down below. I'll give you guys a link to a nice hemp oil. All right. So the next product that I wanted to tell you about is beetroot. Okay. So I have beetroot. Let me see here. I have beetroot 2 ways. So I have this one. It's Spring Valley. This one's from Walmart. Okay, but if you read the back, I mean, it's a pretty decent brand, or at least this one is, right? You don't have to get this one. You can get whatever brand you want from wherever you want. I just pick them up at Walmart because it's convenient for me. So they have the beetroot. This one is 1,000 milligrams. Now, with the beetroot, the reason that I always tell, if you've ever had a consultation with me, I always tell my clients, get on beetroot October, November, December, and January. Those 4 months. The reason is your lymphatic system starts speeding up, and if you have stagnant liver, you have stagnant gallbladder, you have stagnant kidneys, you're going to feel it. You're going to start having gallbladder symptoms. You're going to start having liver symptoms. You're going to start having that pain underneath here, underneath here, in your back, sometimes in your kidneys. So you need something that's going to keep those pipes moving so that all that junk can continue to filter through. And there is nothing better than beetroot. Now, I've had some people say, well, I can't take it. I can't take it because I have kidney stones. I can't take it. Well, I don't have a gallbladder. Take it. That's even more the reason to take it. So the way that I take mine is these are actually nice little gel caps. I haven't even opened this bottle yet. I buy them in like 5-6 bottles at a time because they're only like $6 at Walmart. So, you know, if you can buy organic and all that stuff, hey, good for you. But if you can't, this is a great way to take care of your health during the winter months without spending a fortune. So the beetroot, it actually keeps your liver really flowing during the winter months. You're going to notice some like weird gurgling going on and blah, 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 blah. It's not something you have to worry about, and then I can't go to work because I might have an accident. No. This is, you take it and you actually will have your normal bowel movement in the morning, but you're going to notice that, you know, it's a lot better, a lot easier. It actually helps with constipation and everything else. It's great. You might get some nausea because you are killing things and you are moving things. So what I do is I take 2 of the beetroot in the afternoon, usually with my lunch. And then before I go to bed, I'll take an ounce. You can actually get it in the juice. It doesn't taste bad. It still tastes a little earthy, but it's not that bad. You cannot juice the beets. It doesn't work that way. Okay, because what happens is when you juice the beets, you got them real nice and red and everything else. This has to actually go through your digestive system and process through the liver. When you juice the beets, it goes through too quickly. And what ends up happening is if you're not digesting your food, if your liver is not working correctly, when you go to the bathroom, your whole toilet's going to be red. You're just going to run that beet juice right through. So I strongly suggest either the pills. You can take 2 in the afternoon, 2 before you go to bed, or take 2 of the pills in the afternoon and an ounce of the beet juice at night. So as I was telling you, if you do this and you're opening up your liver and you're opening up your gallbladder and you're moving those bile ducts and everything else, you're moving all that junk, and you take the hemp oil before you go to bed, I promise you, you are going to see things that you're like, what the heck is that? Where did that come from? I promise you that. So you will love, especially if you mix those 2 together. All right. So now, those companies were the ones that didn't get back to me. So now I'm going to do the companies that did. I'm one of those. Hey. So one of the products that came out, every once in a while, I run into Rejuvenatural products. If you remember a while back, I did the oil for them for the eyes, and I really liked their products. There's a lot of their products that I really like. I like their company. I think they're a very wonderful company, and they have great natural products. So I contacted the company and I said, hey, I'm doing my favorite things video. I know I'm not Oprah. I know I'm not Ellen, but I was wondering if you would be willing to give some of the products that I'm going to be talking about today to my followers. And the owner was actually nice enough to say, yes, okay, I'm starting to like them even more. So one of the things that I loved this year about them is they came out with a brand new vitamin E, right? And this vitamin E is like one of the best on the market, right? It's nice, it's thick, I mean, even the color is different, right? So this vitamin E is great for your face. But the one thing that I found about this vitamin E is that actually I had somebody that was, I mean, I love it for my face. Don't get me wrong. I love it to put on my face. But I had someone that showed up and they had horrible psoriasis on their arm. And they're like, do you have anything for this? Oh my God, Marie, this is just driving me crazy. I can't stand it, blah, blah. And I put this on it and they loved it. They're like, send me bottles. So for both of those things, whether you have psoriasis or whether you want, just want your face to look better, this stuff is Amazing. Amazing. So there you go. That's what it is. And I will put the link to their website down below. And I will also put a link to Amazon if you like, and you can get it off there. Either one. They're happy with either one. All right. The next one is carrot oil. I know. I can hear it now. You're all going, carrot oil? What the hell? So they don't know this. I've never let them know. But during the summer, this past summer, I had the kids and they were wanting to go out into the sun a lot, and they had all these field trips planned and, you know, days out at the amusement park and everything else. And their teachers kept sending notes home, slather them down with sunscreen, slather them down. And I'm like, but please don't use sunscreen. Please don't use that stuff at the store is so toxic. It's got horrible chemicals. That stuff will cause cancer faster than the sun will. So I started doing some research, right? And I had ordered some carrot oil from them. Why? I don't know. I had just ordered some carrot oil. I think it was because I had never seen carrot oil before. So I ordered it because I wanted to see what it was like, you know. It was like neem oil. I had never used. So it smells good. So guess what? So carrot oil has a PF sunscreen of 35. So what I ended up doing, I took just the carrot oil. I ordered the carrot oil from them, and I would just put it on the kid's skin and rub it in. And there you go. They were protected from the sun. And it smells good, has no chemicals, it's pure, and look at that, it soaks right in. At least theirs does. I don't know, I haven't tried any other carrot oils, but I love that theirs like soaks right into the skin and I have no issues. So I knew the kids were protected. And then what I loved best was the other kids that went on these field trips and stuff. They would ask my granddaughter, what are you putting on? Hey, that stuff goes on really nice. So they weren't using their junk with all their chemicals. They were using the carrot oil. So I'm hoping that they went home and said, Mom, I want carrot oil. But I doubt they did that. But they did keep coming back and asking my granddaughter, can I use your stuff? Can I use your stuff? Every time they went to field trips. So at least, okay, I can't save the world, but I can save 5. So there you go. So, and it's so easy. You just transfer this to this, and there you go. Look at that. And now I just labeled it sunscreen PF 35, and bingo, I'm good to go. So the nice people at Rejuvenaturals told me, if you love them that much, we're going to give your followers some gifts. So 5 of you are going to get 1 bottle of the vitamin E oil and 1 bottle of the carrot oil. So you're going to be receiving a little pack like this. 5 of you will be getting this. So stay tuned on how to get that. Okay, and the last company that I love and I started using their products. You know, I used to do videos, I think when I first started, where it was like 20 products, 10 products, but I've gotten to the point where I think the healthier you get, the less products you use. So you don't have to do all that. All right, so I'm using less products. I'm not. Okay, so Green Life Organics. These guys actually sponsor me. And the reason that I decided to bring them on as my favorite things for the year is because they are my favorite. The other day, my daughter has a cat, Heads and Tails. They have a CBD oil for pets. Not too many CBD oil companies have that. They have a cat, and this cat, for some reason, he used to live in a very small apartment. Well, they started living here with me. And, you know, I have a place in the backyard, and they started living out there. And this cat insists that he wants to go outside. Now, before he didn't, but now he does. And he screams, literally. I mean, if I'm outside, I can hear this guy, and he's just like, and I was like, what are you guys doing to that poor animal? And he is just, I mean, shredding. He's just wants, he's, you know, just, so they started using the Heads and Tails CBD oil on him, and he's now sleeping through the night. So I saw it myself. I love it. When anybody that I know, any of the young ladies that I know have menstrual cramps, nothing is better than CBD oil through the Peyote method. So you have them lay on their back, you take 3 little drops and you drop it into their belly button, and within 5 minutes, either menstrual cramps will be gone or they'll be asleep and relaxing. So there is nothing better than this stuff. So this company has been kind enough where they are going to choose 4 winners for their products. Okay, so they have the one of the products being given away is the full spectrum, the strawberry. It's number 1. Number 2 is the full spectrum max. That's and then number 3 is the broad spectrum zero. And the last but not least is the isolate. So there's going to be 4 winners getting these. All right. So at the end of the year, I also like to give away. Of course, I can't ask other companies to do stuff for me and then I don't do anything for you guys. Of course. So I am going to be giving away my favorite mineral supplement. I love this mineral supplement. We sell it on our website. It's the Life Essential Trace Minerals, which everyone is deficient in. I have people that sit there and go, stop pushing minerals. You know, you can get those by eating healthy. No, you can't. Everything is vitamin fortified. They do not mineralize stuff anymore, and the minerals have been depleted out of the ground. You can eat healthy till doomsday. You can juice. You can do whatever you want. You are not going to get those minerals into your body. So trace minerals are so important. That's why they're essential trace minerals. So I will be giving away 2 bottles of that to 2 of my followers. It's a 16-ounce bottle. It's clear, it's tasteless, and I will also be adding a link to that. So if you're not one of the winners and would like it, it's one of my best sellers. Everybody feels so wonderful after you take it. I will also be giving away, I know you're going to go, what? Listen, I always have the girls. The women are always jumping in there and going, hey, I want this, I want that. Where's my men at? Where are my men at? Okay, so I decided I'm going to narrow it down. I'm going to give away a prostate tincture. This is one of the best prostate tinctures out there. It's usually a $26 bottle. It's going to be going up after the first of the year. So, hey, but this is absolutely wonderful. It's got some of the best healthy, natural, organic herbs in it. All the guys that have tried it, they loved it. And if you are wanting to win that, just comment below and just don't say anything. Just put prostate, because one of those men who wants that tincture, I'm gonna make sure that a man is gonna win this time, because it's always the ladies. So I would like to see one of my gentleman followers get that prostate tincture. If not for you, for somebody you know, your dad, your brother, somebody's always got prostate problems. So I'd like to give that to someone. And last but not least, $75 value, one of you is going to win a consultation with moi. It's a 1-hour phone consultation, which will be done right after the first of the year. My consultations are now shut down until after the first of the year, and then I go back to doing consultations on the second. So you will be notified, and then you can go ahead and register and everything else, and you will receive a 1-hour consultation from me to start the new year nice and healthy. All right, so there you go. So there will be 13 winners. Now, what I do ask is, please, if you're going to comment, when you comment below, you don't really have to say anything. Whatever, just Merry Christmas, whatever. Just, you don't even have to comment. Just put prostate, CBD oil, carrot oil. Just put which one you want, and the companies are going to actually raffle this off, and they're going to pick you, and I'm going to pick the ones for me. So there you go. Hey, how about that? So it's pretty easy. So there's 13 of you. I will be coming back at you probably Sunday, Monday, with just the names of the winners. You will also receive a comment underneath your comment saying you are a winner. So please, the last time we raffled off, I think it was like 8 things. Not a single person came forward to claim their prize. So there's 8 people that could have enjoyed a product that didn't, because you never checked and you never checked back, whatever. So I would really like to see 13 gifts going out this year and having you start the new year with these things under your belt. All right, so those are my favorite things for 2019. And now I'm going to give you my message for the year. You know, I get a lot of comments. You look great. You're too fat. Your hair's too short. You shouldn't keep your hair that long. You don't wear enough makeup. You wear too much makeup. Your eyebrows are overplucked. Your eyebrows are underplucked. On and on and on. You need to meditate more because your energy is all over the place. Okay, I meditate 2 hours a day. So I started realizing that we live in a world where we are never enough. You can never be enough for some people, but then you're too much for some other people, right? And I got to the point where I started letting everything just roll off my back. And I think that's my message for 2019. That's the one thing that I learned more than anything in 2019, is that there's very few people that actually look for the positive in others. And even when we do find the positive, I put this on my Facebook. There was a woman who is absolutely beautiful that she works at the counter at my gym. And I was a hairdresser and a beautician for a very long time. And I love the way she does the contouring where, her cheekbones just look beautiful. And one day I went in there and I said, because I'm always trying to find, wow, you look great in that shirt. Man, those heels make you look great. Wow, that suit, hot. I'm always trying to encourage other people and make them, my granddaughter's like, Grandma, please don't do that anymore. That's embarrassing. Why? Why have we reached a point in our lives where that is embarrassing to uplift another human being? So I told this girl how great, on the way in, I told her, I said, man, the way you do your cheekbones with that makeup it makes you look gorgeous. It really makes your cheekbones stand out. I don't wear makeup 99% of the time. So anybody that has that kind of skill, hey. But when I was in the dressing room of the gym getting ready to leave, I had the manager actually approach me and she said, I would appreciate if you would not hit on the employees while you're here. It makes them feel uncomfortable. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, and I'm like, hey, I go, I'm not gay. I said, even if I was, I've never hit on anyone in my entire life. Ever, ever, ever. I don't care who it is. I'm just a really nice person. I was just giving her a compliment. Well, it made things real awkward. And it's very sad that we live in a world like that. So we live in a world where we are just never enough. Nothing is ever good enough. Our hair is too short. Our hair is too long. We're overweight. We're underweight. It doesn't matter. All you're getting is other people's perspective of you and the little voices in their head. So I think if I learned anything this year, it's what you think of me is none of my business whatsoever, because you will never be your true, genuine you if you're always trying to please and be like other people. And I heard something extremely beautiful by Kyle Cease. If you've never heard of him, please look him up. He's absolutely wonderful. What he said was, and I know I'm not going to do it justice, but he said, there's a lot of people that always come to me and say, what is my purpose in life? I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my purpose is. And he said, if you think for 1 minute that just you being here is not your purpose, you are sadly mistaken. There's people that walk into a room and light up a room, and that is their purpose. Right there. That right there is purpose. But you're always looking for something more. There never has to be more. Certain things don't have to be fixed. Everybody's always looking for a way to fix things. Leave stuff alone. Leave people alone. Let them say whatever they want. Let them think whatever they want. Your purpose here on this planet, I'll tell you what your purpose is right now. I'll tell all of you what your purpose is. To be genuinely you. That is your purpose. Be healthy. Be happy. Follow your bliss. Follow your joy. And be genuinely you. All right. Till next year. Love and respect one another. Please take care of each other during this holiday season. Respect other people's opinions. Let it be. Just let stuff be. Have a great New Year and a great Merry Christmas to you and yours. Bye-bye. Don't forget, in 2 days, I'm going to be giving the names of the winners. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.